So this year marks the 75th anniversary of the Peanuts comic strip, and I think now would be a great time to finally talk about Peanuts again after my last video on the Peanuts movie from Blue Sky, and it's been a while since I've done that video. But today I want to talk about the very first Peanuts movie that released in theaters back in 1969, A Boy Named Charlie Brown, and why I think it's a very deep but very special movie compared to the 2015 Peanuts movie, which I still enjoy. This isn't a video about comparing both movies. This is a video praising A Boy Named Charlie Brown. Now, I know that there are other Peanuts movies that I haven't seen. There's like 5 more. I've heard like good things about them, but again, I haven't seen them. So maybe in the future I could talk about them in a future video, but we'll see. For now, I want to talk about this movie and why it's very special. Now, let's answer a very simple question. What is the most important part of a movie? Now, personally, there are 3 things: the story, the characters, and the message. The message is, in my opinion, the most important part of a movie because it's how you connect with the audience, because of the character of that specific story that they want to achieve a goal in. You want the audience to actually care about your character. And in this case, Charlie Brown is the most important character in the film. I know, shocker. I wonder what gave me that idea. But the truth is that I think Charlie Brown is the perfect character for not only kids to relate to, but also adults. When it comes to his personality of being depressed and just feeling like a failure every day, of him not flying a kite correctly, not being able to kick a football, and not even being able to play baseball. But even with those failures, Charlie Brown never gives up, no matter what. He always keeps on trying and trying over and over again. And I think that makes him a very important character, not only to any age group, but I think that makes him an important character to comics and animation in general. Now, what happens to a character like Charlie Brown when he stops feeling like a failure and starts actually finding success and achieving something for once in his life? Well, he starts feeling pride with all of the other kids seeing him as a champion because of him winning a spelling bee. And this is the most important part of the movie, because this is what makes Charlie Brown stand out when it comes to the other kids. They actually believe in him, unlike the very start when barely anyone even believes in Charlie Brown can actually achieve something in his life and is always just seen as a failure. But the spelling bee could change everything for Charlie Brown. Near the end of the film, every kid from his school wishes him luck on the final spelling bee championship. And when he's there, he makes it pretty far, going down as the last 2 when it comes to just him and one kid. But he accidentally misspells a word, a pretty long word for that matter, and well, it's over for him. He loses, and it seems like every kid lost faith in him because he just failed at winning the spelling bee. And he's pretty disappointed by this, and to the audience, it's quite sad to see Charlie Brown fail again after just being cheered on by everyone at his school, and now nobody believes in him anymore, that he is just going to keep on failing and failing over and over again because that's the only thing that he seems to be good at. After losing the spelling bee, Charlie Brown just lays down on his bed feeling disappointment and not wanting to go out when it comes to dealing with the other kids, and only seeing them just see him as nothing more than a failure. But his best friend Linus tells him the single best line in the movie: "At least the world didn't come to an end." And while I was too young to actually understand what this meant, being older, I now understand what this means. It means that no matter how many times you fail, or if you feel like you can't pick yourself back up, you will always have more than just one chance to actually achieve your goal, no matter what it is. Because everyone has a chance at achieving a goal, no matter if it's big or small. The message of the film is to realize that it's okay to fail. No one is perfect. We weren't made to be perfect. We were made to learn from our mistakes so that we can improve as better people. We always have a chance to try again, because in order to become a better person, we can always try to learn from our mistakes, no matter what. And I think that's a very powerful message. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts on A Boy Named Charlie Brown, and I will see you all next time. Bye.